Like possessed souls, they crouch and chant, pray, and even collapse on the floor. Evil, for many of them, has taken a singular form: crack cocaine. This evangelical church filled with recovering addicts and their families. Reverend Celio Ricardo, a former addict himself, their guiding light.
Porque só entende lágrima quem já chorou.
You can only understand tears if you've cried, he says. I know their weaknesses. Once a week, he heads back to the streets of Rio de Janeiro, hoping to save more lost souls, armed with Bibles and food in the back of his van. We arrive at an eerie squatters' camp. Plastic tarps line a dark alley, heads crooked sideways, sucking in smoke. A baby carriage piled high with garbage rolls by. And everywhere, the plastic water cups used as crack pipes. Zaire has been using crack for years. People say crack is the drug of death, he says, but I don't think it is. Tatiana shakes her head no when I ask if she wants out. This is it. This is Cracolandia, Crackland. It starts all the way block back there. There have got to be 200, 300, 400 people here. It is probably the most depressing place I've ever been. People are just so desperate, and you can see it in everything they do. They line up for food and receive blessings with eyes closed. Hobson got off these streets just 3 months before. It's a unique time in my life, he says. Before this, I couldn't have walked by and not joined in. Every night, a few new followers end up back at the bare bones shelter and rehab center set up by the pastor and his wife. They sleep on beds crammed into precarious rooms built on the roof of the church and cook meals over wood fires. They're encouraged to live here for at least 9 months to avoid temptation. But a good 2/3 of the men suffer relapses. Robson is back at this austere commune for the second time. He used drugs for a decade before discovering crack. It was like love at first sight, he says, but it stole my personality, my whole being. Now he just dreams about making it sober to his daughter's 15th birthday. In the meantime, he works on the front line in Crackland, trying to help his old friends get back on their feet. Shasta Darlington, CNN, Rio de Janeiro.